Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, I want to talk about the release date for Tekken 8. We just got Bandai Namco's financial report, so we have a lot of information in here to discuss and dissect. I also have a news article. This news article was the source that originally talked about this document, so I do want to say thank you to that news article. But also, the news article did something finicky. We'll talk about that a little bit later once we get deeper into the video. But at the start of it, I do want to say thank you. Thank you to Jun Kazama Fan PL, Dragon ERPL. As soon as they saw the tweet from toptierlist.net, they added me on Twitter and they sent me the news article. Thank you for doing that. And as I like to say in all these videos, whenever you guys find information, news, discoveries, leaks, send it to me on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, comment it on my most recent video and I'll probably see it. But thank you, Jun Kazama, for doing it. I went through the news article, I read through the whole thing, I went through the financial report, and I also read through the whole thing. I will show you guys the images. There's 4 pages. All of it is in Japanese. Bandai Namco is a Japanese game, Tekken is a Japanese game. So everything officially that they say will be Japanese. I translated everything, I read through it. The whole thing was good, you know, to learn about Bandai Namco and how the whole company is doing, but a lot of it was not relevant to Tekken 8 or what we discuss on the channel. So I will be leaving out all the Dragon Ball Z and all the anime fighting game stuff, but just know they had a lot of information in here. The first thing that I will read, I have 3 screenshots. The first one that I will read, starting at the very top, the first page. Bandai Namco Group financial results briefing for the second quarter of the fiscal year ending March 2023, November 10th, 2022. Questions and answering summary. Now, the format of this financial report is a question is asked and an answer is given. It's probably the investors who give these questions and the Bandai Namco answers it. I think that's the format that it goes. But the first question that I want to read, it says, please tell us about the number of new titles sold and repeat titles sold for home games in the first half of the fiscal year ending March 2022. In the digital business. The answer that Bandai Namco gives, the number of home games sold in the first half of 2022 was 5.4 million new titles and 190 million repeat titles. And basically what this means is 500 new games, so this is brand new games, and then 192 is repeat games. So games that was out in 2021 and 2020, but they're still selling. That's how many copies they sold from old games. As new titles, several titles such as Digimon Survive and Taiko whatever became a smash hit. In the repeat titles, Elden Ring, which was released in the 4th quarter of the previous year, remained strong. And by the end of September, it sold a total of 7.5 million copies worldwide. That is the official number of how many copies Elden Ring sold. The second question that I thought was interesting, I want to read this for you guys. It says, what are the reasons why the profit in the second quarter of the digital business for fiscal year ending March 2022 decreased compared to the previous year? The answer says, the main factors include the increase in technical research expenses for titles, advertising expenses for worldwide expansion, and fixed costs associated with the integration of overseas base. So this is actually a lot of words here, but basically what they're saying is the reason why our profits are decreasing right now is because we're spending a lot of money developing games. Harada, the few things he said about Tekken 8, it sounds really expensive. He said everything that they were working on in Unreal Engine 4 was ported over to Unreal Engine 5. And also he said everything that they are working on is being built from scratch. The whole entire game is being built from scratch. The last time they built a Tekken game from scratch was probably Tekken 1 or Tekken 3. I never seen them rebuild every single character from scratch, every single stage. That is going to be very expensive. But then they also talk about integration of overseas bases. This is Bandai Namco because they're a Japanese company. This is Bandai Namco working with Bandai Namco US, Bandai Namco Europe. They have all of these different branches and companies, and right now they're all really working together to get the job done, to get these games out. So that's kind of what that sentence is talking about. The second sentence answering the question says, in addition, the difference in product mix, such as the increase in sales ratio of third-party titles in home games, also affected the profit margin. This sentence, I have absolutely no clue what it means. If you guys know what this means, be sure to explain it, because I look at this and I just start scratching my head. The next question, this is where Tekken 8 comes into play. I know a lot of you guys are watching, sitting on the edge of your seats, wondering what the release date will be. Here it is. The question is, do you plan to have large titles for home games like Elden Ring that provide new experience value after 2023? So basically what they're saying is, what other massive AAA titles do you have up your sleeve for after 2023? Bandai Namco says, in addition to titles scheduled to be released in 2022, we're planning to have a lot of large titles. It says tights, but no, it says titles that will be able to play deeply for a long time in 2023. Tekken 8 is also under development with the aim of releasing it after 2023. So there's a lot to take away here. First off, they're saying that they have other games that they have scheduled for 2022. I don't know what games that is. I don't know what titles they have. I don't know. But what's interesting about Tekken 8, it's not saying that they may release it, that they might. It said that they're aiming to. They want to release Tekken 8 in 2023. That is going to be the best thing for their business, is to release it at that time. And basically, after 2023 means, I want to say like April 2024. That's kind of when Tekken 7 released. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 dropped in September, and I don't think they're going to wait that long. I definitely think Tekken 8 will be coming out in April 2024. A part here from the news article though that was kind of interesting. Remember when I said we'll get to this? This news article multiple times throughout says that Tekken 8 release date is 2023, which is not the case. They have it here in the headline. Bandai Namco document reveals Tekken 8's 2023 release date, and then they even have it down in the translation. I won't read the whole thing again, but if you see the final words, it says Tekken 8 with the aim of releasing it in 2023, and in the brackets it says later. Now, when I seen this, I was like, wait, what? I translated it on my phone, and then I translated it for a second time on Google just to verify I was seeing the right thing. And even after translating it a second time on Google, it definitely says released after 2023. So I have no clue why the news article put 2023. Maybe just to get a little bit more clicks, a little bit more people excited, but the release date definitely will be taking place in 2024, which a lot of people kind of already expected that, you know, with Street Fighter 6 being in the second half of 2023. We figured that Tekken 8 would be separate, because Harada already said he doesn't want these games to crush each other upon release, right? But now we have it here. This is pretty much confirmed, I would say. This is a official document from Bandai Namco, and they can change it if they really wanted to, but considering that they're giving this to investors, this is their financial report, I don't think this is going to change. This is definitely what it is and what it will be. So that's it. Once again, thank you to Jun Kazama Fan PL, Dragon ERPL for sending me this on Twitter. Once we get more information, more news, I will make a follow-up video. The Game Awards is right around the corner, so just stay tuned. We have a lot of things coming, a lot of things to discuss, but that's it for this video. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye.